I think about my experience at Otterbein, one of the lessons that I kind of take with me is this concept of tough times create tough people. And what that means is that no matter how tough things get, right, it creates who you are. And so I always appreciated that lesson that no matter what happened at Otterbein, when things really got tough, it really created me to be a better person. And so to this day, I appreciate that.
I think the biggest thing is working in teams, right? If I remember every class at Otterbein, I felt like we had a group project, a team, some sort of team dynamic. For me, that's a lot like the working world. Everything you do is amongst others with a team, things like that. And so just that real world simulation of working in teams is probably what I took, first and foremost.
And that we had to take so many diverse courses. Being in analytics, one of the things that was most useful was really having all those different backgrounds, from chemistry to physics to psychology to sociology, having all that at the core to be able to leverage those for the various situations that I was dealt with really helped me be a better analyst. So I think that was probably the best thing, was that breadth of knowledge that I took away.
The most important one I learned was in leadership. As a student athlete in particular, you realize that individual performance is great, but you rely on 21 others around you. So ultimately, anything you can do to make those 21 other players better impacts the win-loss column. And I think a lot of that applies to business as well. Organizations, much like teams, don't win by individual carrying the team. They win by a multitude of people believing in the cause, working well together. And I think my time as a student athlete really impressed that upon me, and I carry that with me throughout my business career.
I think the biggest thing that I have learned in my workforce is really the importance of relationships and mentorship. Carol Sabbath was one of my mentors, and just really leveraging those relationships, because what happens as you graduate, you're going to realize that those relationships are even more valuable. All the jobs I've had and the success I've had in the professional world has been built on relationships. So leverage them there in college, and then take that skill and leverage them in the real world.